Remote Thailand is not something far. We only away 30 minutes away from the city, and so we feel disconnected, like a different world.
We are just wrapping up here at Nam Lot Cave. It really takes you back, especially a place like this that's been here for thousands of years. So much history.
A lot can happen over thousands of years, and for northern Thailand, this is especially true. These mountains are home to many different people. Some have been living in this land before national borders were established, and other groups arrived more recently. And if you're new here, we're Oth and Mark, and we're driving the Mae Hong Son Loop, a popular road trip in northern Thailand. We made it to the town of Pai, and right now we're headed to the northernmost part of Thailand, only 1 kilometer away from the border of Myanmar.
Yeah, we're now off of 1095 and we're on 4001, headed up to Ban Rak Thai.
As we get close to Ban Rak Thai, which is the theme is supposed to be Chinese village, and we see more and more bamboos, like a lot.
Like we thought we were driving on curves before. These roads are particularly steep and curvy.
Yep, they have it, Ban Rak Thai Mae Hong.
Here we are at Ban Rak Thai. It's just so serene here. There's like cool mountain air. You know, we were talking about how this is kind of a vacation spot for Thais from Bangkok and Chiang Mai, and that it's a little bit like their Aspen.
Look to your right, you see the reservoir.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna park here quickly.
Wow.
Look at that. We finally arrived after a 2-hour drive, and as you can see behind me, we are not in China, we in Thailand, we in Ban Rak Thai.
On the water? Yeah, they go out on the water and it looks like you can have tea on the reservoir. And everything has a very Chinese aesthetic.
This Chinese village, the Chinese outlet.
Right, I'm just saying. I mean, maybe it's redundant to say that everything has a Chinese aesthetic, but yeah, it is a Chinese village in Thailand. The name of the place actually means village that loves Thailand.
In some ways, Ban Rak Thai comes across as a quintessential resort town, almost too perfect to be real. Even its name seems selected to attract tourists.
It's very pristine in a very strange way. All the places like guest house, hotel are kind of layered on top of each other. It's kind of invite a different feeling. I don't know how to describe it. It's calmness, like serenity.
It's very much like, you know, Bangkok and Chiang Mai are big cities, lots of people, bustling. It's a lot hotter, it's a lot more humid. So I could see people like in Thailand wanting to come up here and just like breathe in the fresh mountain air and just enjoy this like peaceful vibe.
But I had so many questions, like why set up this town so far north that it's almost out of the country?
And Ban Rak Thai is interesting because, not just because of this very beautiful Chinese village, but also because it is less than a kilometer away from the Burmese border. The actual border crossing is right behind me.
Gate.
There's already a sizable Chinese Thai community in Bangkok who have been in the country for hundreds of years. But why would they build this development so far up in the mountains?
Right now we're probably gonna try to grab something to eat, and maybe we can have some dim sum.
Dim sum? Sure.
Or something Chinese inspired food. Not Thai food today. No som tam today. No mango sticky rice today.
It is
like
weird.
The hottest time of Thailand is still cool air.
It's the weirdest thing. What is it?
If you eat here, you have the view of that beautiful place. Let's
Yes,
see
that's true.
what happened now. They close.
Could do some walking.
Lots of candy, teacups.
Yeah, the teas are in the back, so you have to walk in. Maybe tomorrow, but we're not ready for that yet.
You can feel the low season here. There's no way how well this place is developed. There's not that many people. When it's high season, it's really high.
I feel like there's a lot more red.
Yes, like red is a symbol of
Prosperity.
and
luck?
wealth. Yeah, it's good luck. Red is everything.
Oh, this is what we had.
Yeah.
But is it the Thai version? Or is
Yeah.
it- Okay.
Thai Chinese tomato sauce. You see?
Right, the sauces are more
And then
Chinese.
so that's supposed to be for 4 people, but I feel like 2 of us can handle that. No problem.
I like ginger. So
Yeah.
we'll try it.
This congee style breakfast with some pork. This is seasoning for congee. This is very common Chinese breakfast, like this congee. That's
Ban Rock Thai may feel like it was designed to be a resort town, but it actually began as a safe haven for Chinese immigrants who settled there in the 1950s.
Look at the view, the little Chinese pagoda. This is
Oh yeah.
Eventually, the town changed its name to Ban Rock Thai, not for tourism, but to signal the community's love of their adopted country.
Oh, it's a tea plantation.
We are at a tea plantation / Lhotse.
Since then, the town has leaned into its cultural heritage to create a place that is truly distinct in all of Thailand.
This resort has become one of the places that people go for a signature photograph of Ban Rock Thai. But first we weren't sure whether it would be worth the 20 baht it took to come in here, but the grounds are just beautiful. The upkeep is just amazing. Layers and layers of these tea leaf bushes. All of the cottages are named after different teas. This one's Oolong Black Tea House. It overlooks the entire town. It's just beautiful.
Yep, so we are just finished checking out from Ban Rock Thai, our homestay. And now we're gonna head to the Mae Hong Son City at another guest house. So it's gonna be a lot of intimate guest house in the next few days.
This Chinese Thai community has just been around for several decades, but other groups have been in these hills for centuries, each with their own unique customs and traditions.
The Hu tribes is a descriptive term of where they live on the mountain. The trees blend in. Like if you were to drive past it, you might not be able to see the house.
Some customs are more different than others, but all require some level of bridge building to bring people together.
We've just arrived at Zutong Tay Bridge, and it's not a long drive. It's about 50 minutes to an hour, give or take. I mean, we took a couple of little side stops. We've only gone about 6 kilometers since Ban Rock Thai, and here we are. And you can see that there is this very long bamboo bridge behind us, and it leads up to, I believe it leads up to the temples up there.
It could in fact be the longest bamboo bridge in Thailand.
It's more beautiful than I thought, actually.
Oh, there you go. It's been underestimated.
I feel during the raining season, all this would be covered in like rice paddy.
Right, it would be a lot wetter.
Yeah.
And then right now, like, there are people working the fields like all over the place, and you can always spot them because they have these very bright multicolored umbrellas.
Must be the one that they can get for themselves.
Zutong Pei means successful prayers in English. And the name makes sense when you understand how it brought an entire village together in common purpose. It also makes sense when you understand that the temple is literally constructed out of people's prayers. You'll see what I mean.
I'm not sure what the significance is here. Oth might know, but there's a statue of a Buddha head with multiple faces. With your expert cultural
Well,
insight.
there's one that have give you a duck lip. Give me emotion.
Happy, contented, angry, sad.
How about that? Acting 101. If you like that, click like and subscribe for more content. And I love the flagpole. You know, the post that guide into the temple. There's something spiritual about this. And right here you can see that in the morning, probably when the monk go from this temple to the village to receive alms, receive offering from the village. So that's their path back. So you can see like throughout the structure, you see one element that we've seen throughout the dry tuban rock, bamboo. It's kind of nice to utilize like what is prevalent in the region.
Yeah, this is one of those places that if you don't know what to expect, you just come out and then you end up being kind of in awe of everything that is here. The more you explore the grounds, the more you realize that there is to explore. It always seems like they have, you know, the one bigger temple, but then they have a lot of smaller temples or shrines around the bigger temple.
You basically, I think, might write your wishes or something.
Worshippers will come and write down their wishes and tie them to the sides of the frame, and that is what gives the temple its structure.
It's structure, but also great meaning.
So these are all the wishes that Oth was talking about. They're all still here. Yeah, I never would have expected so much after crossing that bridge. You know, I thought it was more, okay, a scenic stroll across some rice paddies.
I don't think the symbolism fully dawned on me until after I left the temple grounds. There is something powerful imagining the countless people who have crossed this long bamboo bridge and built these temples with their hopes and dreams.
We're officially in Mae Hong Son City, not the province.
We took an hour and a half break just from the sun. Just like at 97, 98 degrees. So now it's around almost 6. So the sun have calmed down. It's only 90, 92, 93 degrees. Now we're gonna walk toward the lake, which way I think everyone congregate in Mae Hong Son.
I've heard people exercise around here, and it does look like a nice little spot.
So we can
Yeah.
feel the walking trail.
Yeah.
Oh, squeeze, yes. Ooh.
Just be careful. This is the one that requires flexibility, because
You can do pull-up.
or dips, yeah.
Yes, weight pull. You see that?
But I'm not going to do a full handstand yet. One day.
Oh! Oh! He said no, his shoes. He said shoes. He missed his shoes. He's running. He's running. Everyone's exercise here.
So we've had a little bit of a spontaneous decision. Both working on increasing our steps, and since we've been biking around so much, not biking, motorbiking around so much, we are short on our steps today. We're trying to compensate a little bit before dinner. There is a beautiful, beautiful temple, and so we thought, why not go climb this hill?
So it seems like the path's kind of blocked out right now. I guess we cannot do it today, and it's getting dark too. But yeah, they're fixing something. So not fixing, more like maybe decorating the serpent.
Yeah, but that's a big job, I feel like, if they're putting all the like shiny layer on it.
The young monk gonna have to put in the work.
So we didn't even have to get up to that temple after all. Just that little walk put us over our goal of 5 miles.
ไปสามเลย
ได้แต่อีสานก็ได้ค่ะ คนเมืองฟังรู้เรื่อง
And then just a classic Isan sausage. Yeah. And I'm getting chicken wing, and then I'm gonna go get the som tam with mango. I'll be back. You know, it's a mango season, so I'm like, oh, she have mango salad.
Yeah.
I might finish it.
What?
No, I might finish it and you have to walk back to get it. Oh, be careful too. My hand almost go in.
I know.
Let's save it in case. Just 6:30, almost 6:45. We just woke up. We're gonna go up to this temple for the lookout point that's known for sunrise.
It's the same temple we wanted to hike to yesterday.
The sun has already risen, but
Right
we're
now.
going up there anyway. We have a big journey ahead of us.
It is human nature to be attracted to what is different.
That's when he say Hanuman. This is the monkey-like mystical creature, Hanuman.
So that's what the tour guide was referring
You can have the
Curiosity has a way of pushing us to the unfamiliar. And in Thailand, no group is seen as more different from the mainstream than the hill tribes. Women wearing long brass rings around their neck have become a symbol for this difference. Today we wanted to venture out to better understand the least understood people in Thailand.
beautiful. It's a beautiful viewpoint. You can see the entire city. Remote Thailand is not something far. We only away 30 minutes away from the city, and so you feel disconnected, like a different world.
The hill tribes is a way of referring to a number of different ethnic groups that have lived in the mountains around Thailand, Laos, and Burma. There are villages all around this area that have their own languages, dialects, and just their own traditions. I think that you had to cross over by boat, but now they have built like kind of a bamboo bridge here, so it's pretty easy.
The bamboo bridge, again, you will see a lot in like villages in Thailand or around city that have river, is that they built during the dry season. So the water is the slowest it's
Right.
ever gonna be when it's get raining again. This
They'll
gonna
need
get
to-
washed away.
And
Yeah.
then you would have to cross by boat.
Yeah.
Sorry, crap.
So yeah, this village is formerly called Hua Phu Keng Village. We just crossed the river from here. There's a bridge. So we walk up here. We're gonna walk around, see the town.
When we first entered the village, it was lively.
ยังครับยังครับแจกฟรีแจกฟรีเขาแจกฟรีเหรอครับลองกินนะครับมาแจกสำหรับเมื่อวานประเพณีใหญ่เลยที่เนี่ยต้นที So yesterday they have a festival มีผู้นำหมู่บ้าน
Oth had a better idea of what was going on than I did.
So yeah, so we just got free ice cream. There's a festival here yesterday, so they brought ice cream for the kids. Yeah, and we just met the local village chief who's sitting there. Yeah, so the community people from the city, the outreach people bring ice cream. So we're gonna walk around more to see what's going on.
Beyond the entrance to the town, there was, in fact, not much going on. The village was oddly quiet.
So now it's a slow day today because of the festival yesterday.
At least that was our guess. For the most part, this is just a regular village, but they've just opened it up to outsiders to gain a little bit more understanding about the hill tribes. The only unusual thing was, where were the people?
I think the goal, we show a lot of outreach, is like they basically try to build out this village with a proper infrastructure. Like thing they should have as a village, like learning center, hospital, public health center, grocery. Now this is a real map of the city, so you can
Yeah.
see. They have number too.
Yeah, you kind of have to read Thai though. So they're obviously doing outreach not just to international tourists, but also to people from around Thailand, maybe from around the Bangkok area, even maybe from Chiang Mai.
ใกล้ๆนะครับใกล้ๆเลยครับอ๋อตรงที่อย่างมันมีอันนั้นนะครับ They actually took a boat from somewhere down the pier in the main area.
Oh, this is cool. This shows the different groups that live here. So this is the one people probably most think of, which are the Halyans. So we have been seeing occasional women wearing the brass rings around their neck. Seems like it's all dependent on choice. If you
want to wear it, then you wear it. If you don't want to wear it, then you don't wear it. That's actually only a couple of the groups here have a tradition that do that. Most Kaya people live in Kaya State, Myanmar, and they are known as the Red Karen tribe because they always wear red colored dresses.
It's a village. Like it's a border. It's big. It has everything. It's housing system, pathway, hospital, education center, church.
Stadium to play soccer.
Yeah, stadium to play soccer.
Yeah. So we're just about to head toward the stadium.
Yeah.
I think I read that the village has over 200 people.
Yeah.
So it's quite extensive, more extensive I think than we were thinking.
In the rain season, please.
There's the stadium I think back there.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna pass it this way. Yeah, let's walk through it and see. Yeah, it's an open field. There's a flag racing. I think school's there. You can see the school and the field. Let's go see the church.
And as we approached the church, it was only then that it dawned on us why the village felt so empty. It was Sunday, and a lot of the village was at church. Well, except for a few.
Closed today is Sunday. Yeah, I mean, school is next to the Protestant church. It's amazing. Fully practicing church, like with attendee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are more churches in this area than we've seen everywhere else we've gone in Thailand.
We went to a small village of over 200, 250 people. We saw 2 churches, not a single temple. That is fascinating for a village in Thailand. It shows the diversity and the unique characteristic of this hill tribe.
The hill tribes do bring diversity to Thailand, but I left the village surprised by how much I had in common. The brass neck rings worn by the long neck Karen women have come to symbolize what sets the hill tribes apart from mainstream Thailand. But most of what we saw in our visit to the village were just regular people living their lives. It reminded me that people really are more similar than they are different.
What were you saying?
Just finished with our detour road trip we are just finished our detour road trip to the village. It was fascinating. Now we are heading to our second stop, hopefully. It's the waterfall at Mae Surin waterfall. Yep, so it's gonna take 2-hour drive, so come with us.